CBS Pittsburgh. Cleveland Indians change name to Cleveland Guardians.
That sounds so stupid.
Yeah, it's stupid. They should be called the Cleveland Stupids.
Yeah. They should be called the Cleveland Indians.
Exactly, like it always was. Known as the Indians since 1915. And you know that they were... I don't know how much of this is true, but I always knew, because I study a lot of baseball history as well, because it is pretty much parallel to American history in every respect, socially, economically, militarily, everything. But I think the guy's name was Sockalexis, Louis Sockalexis, and he was the first Native American baseball player. He played on the Cleveland Spiders. That was before they were known as the Indians, and I believe that it was because of him that that the team was named the Cleveland Indians. He had a part in that.
Well,
and it was always we always
know that.
Always did things to honor people. I don't know how much of it, but it doesn't matter.
If anything, they should have went back to Spiders. It's better than Guardians.
Yeah, they're all dummies. They're all dummies. But remember, this is about culture war, and they've won the culture war. We have.
So what's their logo gonna be now? An angel?
It's something. Where the hell is it?
Oh, they already have a new logo?
It's like a G with wings on it. I don't know what the wings are about. Is it like a guardian angel, or is it some kind of Norse?
Red Bull, bro. Gave him wings.
The ball club announced the name change Friday with a video on Twitter narrated by Tom Hanks, of course. I didn't see this. I didn't even know that. Ending months of internal discussions triggered by a national reckoning by institutions and teams to permanently drop logos and names considered racist. I'm just so sick. I'm sick of it all.
What about, is the New York Yankees racist?
Well, I got some things over here. I got some names. I wrote a few down, and I want to go through all. I missed a few. I know I missed a few teams, but I want to go through them all. So let's do this, shall we? Now, I want to do this. I want to start in Chicago with the Chicago Cubs. Now, obviously, I believe that the Cubs, they can keep their name because in the gay world, all that matters is LGBTQ, all that stuff. In the gay world, a cub is a young bear. And
okay, he hasn't matured into a...
Has not matured into a bear yet in the gay world. So the Cubs, they can keep their name. The Red Sox and the Reds, I believe that they can also keep their name because commies love red.
Okay, yeah.
But the Diamondbacks, that's got to change out of respect to field mice. There's a lot of field mice that have lost their lives.
That's true.
Due to Diamondbacks.
That is true.
And we have to do that away. The Atlanta Braves.
Oh, yeah, no, you can't. Because a Brave is an engine.
A Brave is an engine, but also, I think that also out of respect to all the cowards that we have in this country, too, you can't flaunt bravery.
That's bullying on our part.
It would be.
And we're better than that.
So the Atlanta Cowards would be good instead of the Braves.
Yeah.
The White Sox, I mean, do we even have to go into how problematic this is? They're white.
Well, yeah, that's true. Do you know what do you think their name should be? I just came up with a name with them in my head right now.
Go ahead.
The Chicago Crispy Cum Socks.
Oh, yes. Or you can just call them the Cum Socks. The
Cum Socks.
Oh, the Chicago Jizz Rags.
The Jizz Rags. Nah, the Cum Socks.
Okay, the Cum Socks. The Royals. Now this is very, very bad.
That's
because
even offensive to me.
The Royals have to go because, as we all know, Oprah helped us open up our eyes to this. The Royals only want white princes and princesses in the family, in the royal family. They have got to go. They have to go.
What?
Yes, that was all of our reactions. So the Royals have got to go. Sorry, Kansas City, but we cannot have racist
City Queens.
I don't know. Kansas City Queens. That might be good, yeah. Kansas City Queens would be better. Yeah, let's do that. You obviously have to get rid of the Athletics because you don't want to offend the clumsy. You don't want to offend the clumsy out there, those who lead sedentary lifestyles. You have the Dodgers,
The Oakland Averages.
the Oakland Averages, the Oakland clumsy oafs. The Dodgers are definitely offensive to paraplegics who cannot dodge anything anymore.
Yeah.
They can't dodge things. Because the Dodgers, of course, were called the Dodgers because in Brooklyn, they're the trolley Dodgers. There's the trolleys coming on through, and you're always trying to get out of their way without getting run over, and that's where the name Dodgers came from. They're the Brooklyn trolley Dodgers. And people who are immobile and handicapped or handy-capable, they can no longer dodge these trolleys.
Yeah.
So we got to do something about that.
Los Angeles Lazies.
The Los yeah, they could be. There you have what else? Oh, the Giants. The Giants, terribly inconsiderate to people with dwarfism.
Yeah. Yep.
The Angels are offensive to atheists. The Angels are offensive to atheists, they got to go. We can make them the Angles. If we can make them the angles, and the logo can be any number of carpentry tools.
It could just be a right angle.
Right.
Measuring tool.
It's right. That would be right, like right wing.
Oh,
it could be. It has to be a left angle.
Yeah.
It have to be a left angle, not a right angle.
Or a moderate angle.
It can be a 180-degree angle. It could just be a line.
Oh yeah, that's progressive.
Let me see. The Mariners. So I see some people. The Mariners. This right here, ladies and gentlemen. Christopher Columbus was a Mariner. Enough said. It's got to go.
Yeah.
Plus, here's the flip side for everybody out there in Seattle. If the Mariners change their name, perhaps people will forget they were ever the Mariners.
I would.
That would be good. The Mariners never happened. Let's forget they ever happened. Aside from like 1995 to 1999. No, they got to the ALCS in 2001 too, right?
Well, I only remember when they...
The late 90s Mariners were good.
You know when I remember them from in the playoffs.
95?
Yeah.
Yeah, the first wild card game.
They ruined Mattingly's Cinderella story.
His Cinderella, yeah. That was his... He needed that. The Nationals, the Washington Nationals. I mean, the Washington Globalists.
Yeah.
It's good. The Washington Globalists.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, just to say Nationals, that reeks of this idea
I hate it.
that nations should exist.
Makes me angry.
Makes me sick to my
Yeah, it
fucking
does.
stomach.
I'm gonna throw... I'm gonna go and fucking puke out of my penis whenever I hear that name.
Horrible. The Rangers. The Texas Rangers, way too law and order.
Racist.
And I think that they need to be a little bit more subjective, a little bit more weak. So I suggest the Texas Whistleblowers.
Okay, the first thing I came up with was Texas social workers, but I like the whistleblowers.
The social workers. That'll be good. The Texas Whistleblowers. I don't know, the Cardinals. The Cardinals and Blue Jays. What do we do with that? I don't. They're kind of. They're just unassuming birds.
Well, wouldn't an Oriole maybe on the other hand? Because an Oriole, does that kind of look like a magpie? And remember those magpie cartoons? Those were racist. So maybe all birds are racist. Yeah.
Oh, wait a second. I forgot that we were just told bird watching was racist. They all have to go. Who said that? It was from NPR. Wait a second. I'm not kidding.
All right. So then what do we got? We got the Baltimore empty nests.
Here, look.
St. Louis.
Here you have it. See? NPR. NPR says that to make birding inclusive, some birds will need new names without colonial roots. That's back in June. So bird watching is racist because... So we may have to get rid of all three bird teams. This may have to happen.
Colonial roots.
That's where we are right now. Now the Mets. The New York Metropolitans. I say that they can probably stay because this metropolitan outlook on the world is the bread and butter of every major news network and all that. I say the Mets can be allowed to keep their name, but their fans should be paid reparations for supporting them all these years. I do believe that there should be reparations paid to Mets fans. That's been a horrible, horrible burden to bear.
Yeah, I know. They've had some good teams, though.
Good teams, but cocaine has killed them all. You know, they should have won a lot more than just 86.
Yeah.
But there you have that. Now the Brewers, obviously too triggering to people that are in recovery, so you got to do something like, I don't know, the Milwaukee Power Bars, or something like that.
The Milwaukee.
The Milwaukee Iced Waters, or the Milwaukee
Iced Teas.
Iced Teas. The Milwaukee Jack Palmers. Or Arnold Palmers. I was thinking about Jack. What's his name?
What about the Yankees, bro?
Jack Nicklaus.
That's probably got to go too.
No, the Yankees are offensive to Southerners, so they can stay. They don't like we don't like the South. The South is dirty. That's where racist and slavery was. So the Yankees can stay because the South doesn't like it. They get a pass. That's the way it works. I don't know what else I missed. I missed a few in there, but you can call in. Let me look here. Let's see. The Milwaukee Store Burners. Okay. That's from Scorchino in the chat room. Let me go into more of these.
That's true.
The Sober Sallies. That's from Nikki. The Milwaukee 12-Steppers. What's that?
12-step program.
Oh, yes. The Milwaukee 12-Step programs. Where we go? What about the Cleveland Browns?
That's racist.
Oh, yeah. But it's not. Again, it should be. Yeah, no, it's racist that they don't even have a brown helmet. It's an orange helmet.
Yeah. Maybe they don't know their colors.
The Washington Swamp Rats. The Milwaukee Yeast. The Milwaukee Yeast infections. No, that would be...
That's offensive to me because I can't get a yeast infection.
Exactly.
Frank.
It's offensive to certain classes of women who can't get yeast infections.
Yeah.